Good afternoon, YouTube. X-File 2708 and GhostLew.
Hello.
Back again with another video. As you can see from the title, we have a Hot Wheels pickups video. For a change, we haven't got a table full. It's been very slim pickings of late. But we've got half a dozen or so to show you. And we've also got a parcel that's been sent through from one of my good friends and fellow subscribers here on the channel. So without further ado, guys, first up, I picked up a set of these a while ago, but this is the latest set which we managed to get from a local Smith store. So the first one I'll show you guys, this is part of the Team Transport series. Like I say, you'll remember a while ago, myself, Killer and GhostLew managed to get a set of 3. So this is the very latest set. So this first one is the Mercedes-Benz 300 SEL 6.8 AMG with the Fleet Flyer. There you go, try saying that when you've had a couple of rum and cokes. So there we go, that's that one. I really like the old school Mercedes in this one. The only thing that disappointed me was the livery or lack of livery on the trailer itself. But you know, it is what it is. It's a set of 3, and I do try to get the full sets of these where I can find them. So makes a nice change as well that we've managed to find all 3 in one go. Normally we manage to find 2 of them and then spend the next month or so looking for the one that everybody's scalped, that's, you know, the harder one to find, and like I say, the scalpers grab them for themselves and they end up selling for silly prices. So next one, guys, I'll save my personal favourite in the set of 3 till last. So this is the Nissan Silvia S15 with the Aero Lift truck. Really nice, this one. I think GhostLew will like this one, because it's a Japanese sports car. So there we go, that's that one. Really like the Nissan on this one, and the livery on it, really smart. So both myself and GhostLew do like our Japanese culture.
We do. For
the cars. So, and what did you drive recently in real life, GhostLew?
A Toyota Supra with the Fast and Furious livery on.
Yeah, myself, GhostLew and Killer went away for the day, went out for the day. I'd picked up GhostLew as part of his Christmas present last year, a driving car experience. And while we were there, so I know it was last Christmas, but you know, it's one of these venues where they only have like 1 or 2 dates each year. So GhostLew drove the Toyota Supra around the racetrack. So his first time, he's only 14, so first time driving a real car, and he got to drive his dream car, which was the Toyota Supra. So I managed to test drive a Lamborghini Gallardo, so absolutely loved it. Wasn't expecting to be able to do it on the day, but you know, they were. It was an automatic, obviously being a Lamborghini, had the paddle shift gears, etc. So I was able to jump in a 560 brake horsepower Lamborghini Gallardo with, like I say, 560 brake, and take it around the racetrack. So thoroughly enjoyed that. And then I surprised Killer with a not a trip, a Porsche. What was it?
911.
Was it 918?
That was a 911.
911 Spider driving experience. So she wasn't expecting to do that on the day, so that was a nice surprise for her as well. And if I get a chance to edit this video later, I'll put the pictures in between of the 3 of us with the cars that we drove around the racetrack. So.
And then after, we had a high-speed lap in a nice BMW.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, as part of the driving experience, we got to have a hot lap with a pro driver around the circuit. I think it was a BMW. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was souped up. It was a pro driver, so the three of us were in this BMW and we got thrown around like nobody's business. So myself and GhostLew absolutely loved it. I think Killer hated it. She went and threw up as soon as she got out the car. So she'll kill me when she watches this back and sees that I shared that with you guys. But it was brilliant. I was like, the hands were in the air, scream if you want to go faster sort of thing. So me and GhostLew absolutely loved it. Killer, not so much, but it was entertaining nonetheless. So there we go. And the last one, guys, anyway, getting back to Hot Wheels. So this is the last in the set. So it's the 65 Ford Galaxy with the Ford C800 trailer. This was my favourite out of the three. If I had to pick one and not get the others, then I'd have got this one hands down all day, every day. Love the transporter, love the car itself and the livery. So there we go, GhostLew. Do you want to show that one? So absolutely, like I say, transporter, really, really nice. And then the Ford Galaxy on the back with the racing livery. So absolutely love that one. Definitely my favourite out of the three. And yours, I guess, is the Nissan.
Of course.
Yeah. So there we go. So that was those three guys from Smith's. These next, well, I can't remember where one of them was from. This was one on my display shelf that I got upstairs. I tried to get the flatbed haulers where I can get them, and then try to get as close as I can a colour matched Hot Wheels car that, you know, fits in with my tastes to sit on the back of it as part of the display. So this one is going to be put on the back of my black and yellow flatbed hauler upstairs. So I haven't opened it yet because it's a treasure hunt. So Killer's not back until tomorrow, so I might sneak upstairs later and open it up and not tell her that I've done it. So this is the 69 Copa Camaro, and it's part of the Muscle Mania series. So like I say, I do try to colour match the cars, and, you know, I do try to get, you know, cars that I do like on the back of the haulers. So with that being a Copa Camaro, so it's American muscle, then, you know, that fits in with my taste quite nicely. So that's going to go on the back of my yellow and black flatbed hauler. Treasure hunt. So next one.
Speaking of treasure hunt, we saw a couple today, didn't we?
We did.
Well, a couple of the same one. But...
Yeah. We had a look in town earlier today, didn't we? Didn't manage to pick anything up. But I'd got this parcel here from one of my good friends and fellow subscribers, and we'd got some, so we thought we'd throw a video together for you guys this weekend. So this one here, guys, this is one that I picked up from a local boys store. So it's number 1 out of 5. They did have the full set, but I'm not a fan of the other 4 cars in the series. But as soon as I took a picture of it and showed it to Killer, she was like, oh yeah, it's pink, pick it up for me please. So we grabbed it, and it is the circle tracker from the Tokyo 2020 Olympics set.
There you go.
So, you know, from the previous Hot Wheels videos you've watched, guys, you'll know that anything pink, anything cutesy, that Killer's normally all over Hot Wheels wise. So we had to grab that one. There's the other 5 in the set. I think there's like a Toyota Corolla and a couple of fantasy type cars, which I've no interest at all. But, you know, that one I thought was quite a cool one, being pink, decent wheels on it, and it's part of the Tokyo 2020 that didn't come to fruition. So, you know, it may or may not be worth something later on down the line. Who knows? Right, and myself and GhostLew were out last weekend.
I spotted these.
Yeah, on the way back we called into a local big Tesco's 10 minutes to go because it was on a Sunday, so 10 minutes before closing. So we had to find out where the toy aisle was. Had a very quick look through the box and we managed to find two. Well, GhostLew did. He managed to spot these before me, rummaging through. So the first one is the Porsche 911 GT3. So we got a big thumbs up from Killer, with her being a Porsche enthusiast. And this is part of the Factory Fresh series for 2022.
Lovely
So,
colour.
yeah, really nice, that one in a jet black. So decent wheels for a change as well, not ruined like the recent Lamborghini that I picked up that are absolutely disgusting wheels, but it is what it is. Excuse me for sniffling, guys, and not long got back in from the cold. So, and the last one that we got before we get on to the little parcel that we've got here, and this was a treasure hunt that GhostLew managed to find for us. So we're still looking for some of the recent older cases, if that makes sense. We're still missing things like the quick bite.
The Subaru. Was that a Super? The Subaru?
No, oh yeah, the Subaru Impreza, the new white one with the splash design on the side. That's a treasure hunt. So if any of you guys that are watching this, Hot Wheels collectors, and you've got spares of those, then let us know in the comments or drop us a message, and we'll happily do a trade with you guys. So this one is one of the new treasure hunts. It's the 71 Mustang Funny Car from HW Dragstrip. So quite a nice one. Even if it wasn't a treasure hunt, I'd have probably picked it up. I do like the funny cars where they've got a decent livery and the car itself looks half decent. So
Treasure hunt logo there.
yeah, and if you show it, you might not be able to see it. Sometimes you can't see it on camera very easily, but there you go. You can see the silver flame underneath, indicating that it's a treasure hunt as opposed to a super treasure hunt, which is gold. For those of you that are new to the channel and don't know how to spot the treasure hunts. So, lastly, guys, we have a parcel from a very good friend of mine, and I pretty much mention him in every single Hot Wheels video that myself, Killer, and GhostLew do. He's a Hot Wheels collector himself. Been a good friend of mine since I started YouTube back in, when was it, 2008 or 2009, before I took my hiatus, and we've been back in contact again since I got back on YouTube, putting videos up regularly. And it is a good friend of mine called John, 1MSX to go. Now, I think he was on holiday, was it last week and this week, visiting friends and family. I think he was going to a retro gaming event as well. And while he was down in London, he was obviously hitting the local stores down there, the B&Ms, the Entertainers, Smiths, and any other places that sells Hot Wheels. And we'd kind of exchanged messages. I knew a few that John was after. John knew a few Hot Wheels that we were after, and he managed to get some for me. Very kindly sent them through. So I've still got my list for John. I've managed to pick one of them up so far, and obviously I'll be sending him a parcel across when I've got enough to put together a parcel for him. So, say his YouTube channel, 1MSX to go. So please check out John's channel and show him some love if you enjoy the content that you see. He puts a lot of like gameplay videos up and challenge videos and things like that. And I've also managed to persuade him, when he's back home in Portugal, off his holiday that he's on at the moment, he'll be popping some Hot Wheels videos up for us to watch as well. So without further ado, guys, this was the parcel that John sent through. So we've literally just opened it up off camera and not looked inside. So I can remember a couple of the ones, but I've deliberately not gone back through the list. So there's a an element of surprise potentially as well. So here we go, guys. There we go. John did apologise. He said I forgot to put a note in. So, you know, back in the day when we did pickups videos on YouTube, we used to put a note in and all that sort of thing. But he did apologise, and you know, I said not a problem, and I'll pop a note in his when I send his parcel off. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks with the ones that he's not been able to track down, either in Portugal or on his visit over to London recently. So we have an entertainer bag. Everybody will recognise those here in the UK that collects the Hot Wheels. I'm sure you've had bags full of those before yourselves. So we have... Oh, we have a bag in a bag. A box in a bag in a bag. All right. So there we go. This is where I find out that I can't get into it. Yeah, so very well packaged. So two bags and bubble wrap. So I think John will know himself how frustrating it is when you order stuff online, Hot Wheels wise, and get them through with damaged cards and all of that sort of thing. So frustrating as hell. So very well packaged. Russell, talk amongst yourselves. It's not, no, my name's Marcus, isn't it? Not Russell. So there we go, some bubble wrap. Right, first one that's loose, and then we've got, oh, let's see, 4 more as well. So first one that John managed to get for me. So this is one of the new ones, and the flatbeds actually come off the back, but it is one that I'll be opening because it goes on my display shelf, and I need to find a suitably matched colour car, hopefully American muscle, that will sit on the back of it. But it's the very latest new case fast bed hauler as part of the HW haulers set.
There's the loose flatbed.
Yeah, but like I say, that just clips back on and it will be getting opened and put on the display shelf, so that's not a problem at all. So yeah, I'll be rummaging through my multiple boxes of Hot Wheels cars and finding one that fits and looks right on the back. So that's the first one, and that's very latest case. So John did manage to get some really nice stuff and some of the latest case stuff that we've been struggling to find up here in the northeast. So thank you very much for that, matey.
Are these ones in bubble wrap?
Yeah, so first one, ooh, look at that, that's lovely. So we have from a new series called HW the 80s, and it is the 87 Ford Sierra Cosworth. And again, I go on about this all the time, but they've done a really good job with the wheels on this one. And for me, wheels make the car. You can have an absolutely lovely car like we showed in the last video, or the video before, I can't remember which one it was, the Lamborghini, and stick some bad wheels on it and it looks absolutely disgusting. So pleased that they actually put some good wheels, nice gold spoke wheels on this one, and the racing livery is spot on as well. So look at that, absolutely gorgeous. I think I picked up the blue Sierra Cosworth that was from a few cases ago. And I think that had orange wheels, if I remember. Still a nice one, but absolutely love that one. That's the Sierra Cosworth as I remember it back in the 80s. Lovely livery on there and really nice gold wheels. So
really nice.
Lovely. You like that one?
I do.
Right, next one. This is a slightly older case, but I've got the blue one of these, but I hadn't got the red variant, so John managed to pick it up for me. So it's from the Tuned series, and it's the 83 Chevy Silverado. So remember, with the Tuned, these are like, you know, caricature cartoon versions of the original cars. So that's that one.
Your favourite colour?
Yep, so like I say, I've got the blue one with the white stripes, so this is the red colour variant. Again, this one's a truck, so this one will be being opened and put on the display shelf upstairs. So next to its blue partner. Right, and then the last two from John. There we go.
I think, did we see this one today?
Yeah, we actually saw this one today in
B&M.
Was it B&M or Poundland?
No, it was B&M.
B&M, I think so. But I knew John had already picked it up for me, so it is part of the HW Green Speed set, and it's the Audi RS e-tron GT.
Your favourite colour again?
I know, but like I say, with Hot Wheels, I do tend to allow my hatred of red to pass.
I think you start to like red.
No, definitely not. Being a Leeds fan, I hate everything red. I'd never have a red car myself, but if it's Hot Wheels and it's a nice one, then I will grab it. But yeah, really nice, that one. Decent wheels and a nice casting. So, and then the last one. This was one quite topical for us because we're big into this these days. Myself, GhostLew and Killer have games night every Wednesday when you come over from school. So, yeah, one of the games that we play is Scrabble.
I'm on a 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, you are. You beat me last night, didn't you? All off your own back
And
without
Wednesday
cheating.
night.
So, yeah.
And the week before.
We'll just mention last night's one, okay? Don't get too carried away. So, this was one. I showed Killer a picture of this one. She was like, oh, that's really nice. I like that one. And like I say, John managed to grab it for me. I haven't seen it anywhere up here in the northeast, so super pleased that John was able to grab it for us. It's from the HW Art Cars series, and it's just described, the title of it is 70s Van. So it doesn't get any more basic than that, but it's Scrabble themed. And if you look through the words, you'll see the word Mattel, you'll see Hot Wheels, and then you'll see cars as well. So, super cool, this one.
I think it's either a Scrabble van, which I'd like to think it is, or a word search van.
Yeah, possibly, but, you know, so we're massively into Scrabble. We enjoy that at the minute, don't we? So, but it was a nice one to get, and with it being from the Art Cars series, then, you know, it's one of those that's got a really unique livery on it. Some of them are absolutely brilliant, other ones are horrendous and I stay clear of, but with this being like, you know, word search stroke Scrabble themed, then it had to be one that we picked up for the collection courtesy of John. So there we go. So what's your highlights for today's video, GhostLew? What was a couple of your favourites?
The Porsche and probably the Sylvia hauler.
Yep, and mine, I would say my favourites for today is the Ford Galaxy hauler and the Sierra Cosworth that John managed to pick up. So there we go. Many thanks to John for getting in touch and sending those through. So 5 there from John that we've not been able to find. So really pleased that you know, he was generous enough to pick them up and post them across to me. So thank you very much, matey. Like I say, we've got your list as well. So as soon as we've got 3 or 4 off that list, I'll get them across to you in the post. So please check out John's channel, guys. Like I say, been a good friend of mine for 13 years now since I started YouTube originally. Really nice, down-to-earth guy. I know he gets across from Portugal every now and again to the UK, does, you know, retro gaming conventions, so quite a few of you guys will probably know John already, but super friendly, down to earth guy. If you haven't checked him out or you don't know about his channel, head on over please, and it's 1MSX to go. And as always, have a look at some of his videos, and if you like the content, give him some support with a sub. There we go, guys. So that's it from myself and GhostLew. Only a small amount of Hot Wheels for today, but some really nice ones. And we've pretty much eked it out to 25 minutes, which is probably double the time that I thought it would be. But, you know, it's always nice to showcase some of the cool additions that we have for the Hot Wheels collection. So there we go, guys. Let us know in the comments what your favourites are that we've shown today. If you're a Hot Wheels collector yourself, let us know some of the favourites that you've picked up recently. Always nice between myself, Killer and GhostLew to interact with you guys in the comments. And as always, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button as well, and check out our second channel if you're into pop vinyls. I know GhostLew was just about to say that, so but yeah, if you're into your pop vinyls, guys, myself, Killer and GhostLew do pop vinyl, I need to say pop wheels then, pop vinyl hunting videos over on the second channel, which is Northeast Pop Hunters. We are getting known out there a bit more now, so I think we're almost up to 20 subscribers, and our last two videos I think have had nearly 300 views between the two of them, so you know, we are getting a bit more known out there. So if you're into your pop vinyls or anything Funko related, head on over to Northeast Pop Hunters, and again, if you like what you see, give us some support with a subscription. There we go, guys, that's our video for today. Anything else you'd like to add, GhostLew?
I was going to say subscribe to the pop channel, but...
Yeah, now I've nicked your line, so...
Yeah, definitely go and subscribe.
Yeah, there we go, guys. So, as always, thanks very much for watching, and we'll be back again shortly with another video. Bye for now.
Goodbye.